what's going on? It's your boy once again, RTL2582, here to do my Raw review for August the 18th, 2013. My apologies for being late on this. Let's not waste any time and get this Raw review underway. Alright, so Raw kicked off with John Cena, yeah, of course. Bring up, of course, that nasty elbow of his, that he's going to be out 4 to 6 months, as Doctor said, and then pretty much the fans cheer when he said, "I'm going to be gone for 4 months." And on a personal note, okay, I need to say this. I understand if you don't like John Cena, that's fine. But the fact that people were cheering that he got hurt, are you kidding me? That I did not appreciate that personally. I didn't like that at all. I mean, it's just that just I don't know. It just bothered me personally. But anyway, he gave D-Bry the floor, so pretty much D-Bry is gonna take the lead now. It seems, and I like that he gave him the lead. And then just when Darren Bryan about to say something, here comes Stephanie McMahon, and boy, when she was talking throughout this segment, it was bringing back some old school feelings when I was a kid, back when I hated the crap out of Stephanie. And boy, it was a lot of that going through the show for this week for me on Raw. She was all like, "Oh, like, we're just doing what's best for business. You're not an A, but a solid B plus." And I was like, no, like, you bitch. And then, and funny enough, Dan Bryan's like, "Oh, funny you say that because I'm starting to think of a word that starts with a letter B right now." And the fans were chanting, "Yes, yes, yes." It was hilarious. And then Dan Bryan knocks the mic off stage. Like, Dan Bryan's like, "Nope, I ain't having this crap tonight. Y'all, you and your McMahon camp and Orange screwed me. I ain't having it." And then Stephanie's like, "Call security," and then Dan Bryan's like, "No, no, no, no." And I mean, I have to say, this beginning segment to Raw was very good. I got hooked emotional wise. So, alright, so moving on. So you had Damian Sandow versus Cody Rhodes, a rematch from this past Sunday SummerSlam. I don't know why they put it on Raw after we just saw it for SummerSlam on pay-per-view. Makes no sense. But Cody Rhodes 2 for 2 against Damian Sandow. So now he's 2-0 against Damian Sandow. So hopefully this will lead to them finally putting the briefcase on the line. So, alright, next you had Paul Heyman pretty much saying, "I want CM Punk back in my camp." He's like, "I want to end this." And pretty much he's out, yeah, and wants Punk's response later in the evening. You had the Funkadactyl, Naomi and Cameron going against "My Baby, My Girl," your Divas champion, AJ and Layla. Love that team. And and sadly, I mean, I love Naomi and stuff, but Naomi and Cam really won this match by pinning Layla via cradle, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, and and the Shield 3-on-1 against Dolph Ziggler because Dolph Ziggler said some words about Triple H and the Maddox, Brad Mars, saying like, "You're gonna be in a 3-on-1 match." Yeah, pretty much telling that he's gonna have a match. And then, yep, the Shield beats Dolph Ziggler like I figured they would. But I have to give Dolph Ziggler credit. Anyway, and this the match that everybody's talking about, not really the match, but what happened afterwards. Albert Del Rio against Sin Cara. Just when Sin Cara was about to hit a dive, I think he broke his hands or fingers and stuff, and oh my god, it was just a hot ass mess, a fucking train wreck. And yep, Boxcar strikes again, and I think after this, I think Sin Cara needs to go. He needs to go. I mean, I'm surprised he still has a job. It's just like it proves once and for all that he was all hype and stuff. I mean, I know he did awesome stuff in Mexico, but I think he needs to go back because it's just WWE's not working out for him. He's more of a joke as the days go by and stuff. So, and he calls off the match himself, and I'm like, wow. And Ricardo comes back and he's like, after Del Rio tried to suck up the Latinos and stuff, and then He's like, guess who I have in my corner? I was thinking, oh, like it can't be Rey Mysterio, cause, and then it was RVD, Rob Van Dam, and I'm thinking like, does this mean RVD is gonna be next in line for a world title shot? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. All right, you had the Real Americans, We the People, against, surprisingly, yes, face turn out of nowhere, the primetime players. Millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars. Yeah, we all know what the true catalyst of that was. Of course, you know Darren Young coming out, and by the way, Darren Young, I still like you even before you coming out stuff. So you anti, so still my boys. So and I'm surprised Darren Young got a pop. So it's good that he's moving on business as usual and all that stuff. But anyway, the primetime players get a win, and I'm hoping this is good things to come for Darren Young. Pretty much, yeah, and I hope so too. Need a brother to succeed. All right, Big Show goes up against Shield 3-on-1, and then the Shield beats the Big Show. So 2 for 2 Shields, and boy, you're gonna see more of the Shield later when I talk about. Oh, and CM Punk, when he came out, he was all cutting his promos how he felt beaten because Brock Lesnar beat him this past Sunday. But when that fan, just one fan, mind you, booed him, and he was all like, and he cussed him out. I was like, I thought it was kind of funny, but at the same time, it's like CM Punk, dude, it's just one dude, it's one guy. And I mean, I have to admit, as a big CM Punk fan I am, I have to admit that was kind of a douche move on his part because he should have known better. And but you know, it's CM Punk, man. He loves pissing people off, and this is one of those times. And I like that Paul Heyman actually worked that into the event of the promo, and it actually helped Kurt Angle, believe it or not, with the fighting stuff. So as bad as it all worked out. So he beat up Kurt Angle, GTS on steel steps. So and this is going to lead into what I think is supposed to be a Punk Axel match for the Intercontinental title. If Punk was the Intercontinental title, I have no complaints about that. But I think Axel needs to win because Axel's been kind of, you know, just there lately. He needs this. So, but either or, you know, I can't wait for that Intercontinental title match next week between Punk and Curtis Axel. Alright, so Bray Wyatt gets one over R-Truth. Yeah, Bray Wyatt still keeping his momentum going. And 3MB faced my Usos. Yeah. We love Star Wars! We love Star Wars! Hey! Usos! And of course the Usos win. And I'm hoping they get a tag team title. They need one. And I'm hoping we win them too. And the Miz versus Wade Barrett once again. Two guys that I don't care about. And just when Miz about to lock on his figure four, then my fun dog go hit the leg drop, and I'm thinking this is gonna lead to a match between Miz and Fandango, and and you know who I'm gonna back in that. And now on to the main segment, Randy Orton's coronation. So McMahon, Vincent Kennedy, and Triple H. Oh man, like just like Stephanie, Triple H. I can honestly say after tonight with Randy Orton, Vince, Triple H, and Stephanie, those four as a group, I have never had legit hatred for a heel in such a long, long time. Pretty much since I was a kid. Cause nowadays heels get cheered and stuff nowadays, and they're not being healed like they should. But this I can buy it. It's believable to me. And okay, back to the matter at hand. Triple H like explain. Like, what do I have to explain for? And he's like, once again, the theme of the night, best for business. And Orton is an A. And he's like, don't get me wrong. I still hate the crap out of Orton, what he did to me. But I had to put my feelings aside and do what's right for business at the end of the night. And then they say Daniel Bryan's not the face of the company, and then Triple H introduced Randy Orton, your new W champion, and this part just, oh, I hated this part. Stephanie and Orton hugging after everything those two went through. I guess she liked getting RKO and DDT and stuff, and got the kiss and stuff. Ugh. And then Randy Orton was like, I told you so. Ooh, God, I hate Randy Orton right now. Man, I hate Orton than I ever did. Yeah. Triple H, and then he's like, thank you for standing up for me. And then he's like, give McMahon the respect, and we sure didn't stand. And then my boy Daniel Bryan about to get in that fucking ring, do some damage, and then the Shield attack. You know, he said, don't attack Daniel Bryan. And then Daniel Bryan get in the ring and RKO for his troubles. And then the new Corporation 2.0 stands tall. So I guess the Corporation 2.0 won, D. Brazil. But let me tell you something. Next week, Daniel Bryan will get his revenge and his journey to regain the W title. And I can't wait for being along the ride. Now that Cena's out and Sheamus out, the locker room and they gonna have to step it up. There was a time for them to want to be a star. Now's the time. You feel me? Anyways, this is your boy RKL 2582 signing off. Take care, everybody.